BustaWrench is now live streaming iRacing, WCR S16W4 Porsche Cup Interlagos iRacing League.
Adrenaline chasing, pixel dust on asphalt blazing, extraordinary men, shadows embracing. West Coast teams, no fear of falling. Wheels spin as twilight's calling. Glory chase, my night is sprawling. Detailed dreams, high stakes brawling. We are the thunder, online leads. Racing gods, no rules, no fatigue. West Coast racers breaking peaks. Extraordinary
Dude, what hit me? If only we had movable roll bars. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, we got 20. DJ made it. Things in. Gang.
The follow button is lonely and needs your attention. Join our community and catch every epic stream.
We practiced earlier today, and this setup felt better once you got the tires warm. Definitely more pointy. I just gotta make sure I can stay off the curbs till I get the tires warm.
That was a good one there, man. Watch that car down there. Stay right. Good lap, man. You keep after.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to do a quick driver's meeting for tonight. I want to welcome everyone to the Porsche Cup WR Series. Tonight's track is Interlagos, and we'll be racing for 16 laps. We do qualify with 3 laps. We have to do it in 15 minutes. It's a solo qualifying. We do expect you to put a real effort to qualifying. We are very discouraging to last and first style challenges. This race does have a standing start. Make sure you practice it. We still have people losing control on launch, and we would like to avoid that. We do consider the whole first lap as something called the orange zone. What this means is that any incident will be judged harsher by the steward. So we expect everyone to be a little extra careful on the first lap. If you do spin or wreck, make sure you hold your brakes. It makes it more predictable so people can try to get around you. You will get a penalty if you do not sufficiently hold your brakes. If you do go off or have an incident, we do expect you to rejoin. It means checking your relatives before you start moving, or if you're re-entering the track. Make sure if you are off track that you do join parallel to the track. You do have one fast pair, so you can get some damage quickly fixed if necessary. Our blue flag rule is that you do not have to get out of the way, but if the
don't want the dirt coming back on.
car is trying to pass you, you cannot descend, and you do have to facilitate the pass as smoothly as possible when that occurs. We do have the standard overlap rule, which means front wheel along the back wheel means they're entitled to space all the way through the corner. That means the whole car with space has to be allocated, and you probably want to add a little bit of extra room to deal with net code. At the end of the race, if you have an incident you want to report, we do have a website. You can do that, but you can find the link for it in the settings schedule channel under the pickup section of this book. Once qualified and starts, we do consider iRacing voice chat at the off limit. If you do want to chat, you can do that on Discord. And our final thing tonight is that we are very adamant about calling out others. That means in chat, on Discord, through messages, through direct messages, through passive aggressive comments. We do not want to attack each other. And if you do have an incident that you have an issue with, that is what what's done for submitting those to the steward. That is it for tonight's driver's meeting. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.
DJ, no! Not that I can really see out the mirror anyway, but free it up a little bit. Hey, DJ's back. Oh, fairly light field for what's become a very popular series. What's Young's best lap? Still 32, 33. Hey, I thought he had faster lap than me. There you go. Go Shane. I did do some practice, so. About ready for qualifying. Go Yang, go Yang. Oh, there you go, he's faster than me now. Hey, Fojo! There you go, mate. Doing a little bit of P Cup at Interlagos.
Just doing some Daytona laps.
Ah, yeah. I'm still recovering from the roar yesterday. Got to do a trip on Sunday, so I don't know if I'm going to make the 24 this year. Ran it last year. I got P7 in the Raw. I was pretty happy with that. Started 17th in the LMP3. Had a 99% clean race. I made 2 boo-boos in the bus stop. One didn't. Well, neither of them cost me a place, so I was happy with that. All right. Eating in, oh, the tires aren't too bad actually. A little bit of assistance. Pardon me. Still dealing with Porsche things, but overall haven't been too bad. Next week's Le Mans. Did a couple laps there today and got a 4 flat. I was pretty happy with. Right up till the fast guys do 55s, of course. I think that was just the... It was a hosted session and it was the fixed setup.
Thank you
new
for following
follower.
Subs.
Hey! Love them emote explosions. Thanks for the follow.
Green flag.
Zugsy, welcome in. Got 3 laps, 3 hot laps for qualifying. I'll do a banker and then see if we can push it some. Mainly because of these longer corners where Porsche things happen. Wants to step out and then keep stepping out. Like in here, I gotta get back on the gas early to get the weight transferred back so it doesn't pendulum on me. The last corners, actually most of the Interlagos corners are good for that. Keep the weight on the back with the throttle, then seems happier. Stay off this curb because it wants to turn the car into a pogo.
Turn 6-7, you should be in third.
Cold tires. In third for 6-7? I was getting the stopwatch seemed to like fourth better.
What the fuck?
But it is lugging a little bit. I can see that.
Fourth into and third at bend of 6.
Yeah. I can do that. I was doing that, and then I watched a couple of Speedy Boys, and they were doing fourth, so I was trying it. Alright, should have one more lap. Oh no, that's fine. We improved first to second, we were up again on third. I just got to control the weight in the back a little bit better. But, you know, it's one of the reasons why I'm driving Porsche this season is to get better at rear engine weight transfer. Yeah, I'm alright with that. This, if you're not familiar with the league, we run pro and amateurs together. So a lot of the fast cats are in the pros. Mostly those above 3K, although Scott's a pro. There's a few that are below 3K, but they're faster, so they've been put into pro. My main competition is David Schmidt, Robert Lowry, no relation, Edric. All right. We got 16 laps here. Standing start, launch control, all those good things.
I might start GT3 this season. I've been doing Cup all season and have enjoyed the car, just not the PPL.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, if you're available at this time zone, this is a free league, so I can recommend it. Hard racing, but clean racing, unlike the cutthroat officials. We do GT3 Thursday nights, E-Cup Sunday nights, Super Formula Light Monday nights, LMP3 GT4 Tuesday nights, IMSA Wednesday nights. But yeah, it's nice sometimes not having to stress about who's going to run you over. Not to say it doesn't happen, but at least you can have a chat with the person afterwards without getting yelled at.
Might have to check it out, just a bit late for me.
Yep. Well, there's other leagues as well that I've heard good things about, but I'm West Coast, so this works for me. But yeah, that's an option if you want to race P Cup but not deal with some of the craziness. Kind of that or hosteds, really.
We're way good on fuel, so go like hell.
But GT3 can be pretty bad as well, depending on your split. People just tend to be really aggressive on shorter races. GTE is a little nicer. Radicals tend to be a little nicer as far as the people who run them. TCRs, but the guys who run TCRs usually just run TCRs, and they're really, really fast. But yeah, I like running P-Cup, but I don't run officials just because I rarely survive them. Although next week is Le Mans, so I will probably do that just because I love Le Mans. Actually, looks like a pretty baller list of tracks for this season. I saw Monza there as well. I'm a sucker for long straights. All right, cold ass tires, no pressure. Gonna crank the TCS. Goes up to 11. Huh? Thought I was only 4. There you go. What do I know? Put TC up a little bit because the track change is actually pretty good. All right, let's not. I missed the start last week.
On the YouTube, hit that like button and show some love to the algorithm.
On your right. Still there.
Steve and the Puma, but DJ on my right.
Right side. Still there.
That was Randall.
Still there. Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Randall, you need to be careful. You've got a bad shoulder, sir. We do have quite a few new people in this season, so we're still getting used to them. Of course, you know, I could have just qualified better, but still good. Whoa! That was an attention getter. Guess he jumped to start.
Slow one up here in front of you. In front of you.
Oof. That's a lot of murder. Is that like 4 cars? 5 cars? That's my problem there. I get on the gas and get off it too quick. The weight transfer is not being subtle enough with it. At least I know what I'm doing wrong. Half the battle, right? If I'd gone for the pass then, Randall, would have taken us both out, mate. I'm being too tentative through there because I was taking too much curb and spinning. Now I'm losing too much time.
Heat 1, get the fastest car on the racetrack. 33.
Car's tires are about in the window, that we should be good to.
Can you look at your temps for me?
Stuff happening here. Pushing a bit. Better.
Heat 2, get the fastest car on the track. 33.54. Good lap.
I do like Interlagos.
In front of you, your eyes open.
Schmidt and Yang. Two Davids.
Come on, you can do it. The gap is 1.1. Is the fastest car on the track, 33.506. Good lap, bud. Right side. Still there. Clear. Right side.
Turned in on me, buddy. You had to leave me room.
Is the fastest car on the track, 33.471. Nice, man. You'll get about 2 or 3 more right now.
At lap 9. I'll take a look at it. But I thought I had it. I gave him plenty of room. Oh, he gave me no room. But we'll take a look. Oh, I guess it was lap 7. Get my position, not the laps. Much more comfortable in third. Steve is keeping pace. It's really kind of annoying. I'd like that draft, please.
At 124 is the leader.
Naughty boy. Alright, I got 13 speed tickets left. No! Son of a bitch!
Coming up on us, catching us a couple tenths of laps. The interval is 2:26.
Son of a motherless goat!
Five laps to go, bud. You don't need to go a lot faster. You only need to go a little faster.
I didn't need to go faster, I just needed to not screw up.
Fast guys running 33.944.
Could have taken that extra click out of the front roll bar. That would have helped through there. Just make sure I do my braking in a straight line.
We're probably about 5 out. 5 out. Keep taking, man.
Jose closed up a great deal. Damn, Jose! Where'd you find that speed?
2 more laps. 2 more hard ones, man. flag.
Hey Jose! That's where you got the run up to that corner.
But just start keeping an eye on that fuel pressure light for me.
He was carrying a boatload of speed through 6-7.
Checker flag, bud. I'm sorry, man. Just, we're getting your ship right.
Hey, Randall finished 15th, not too bad. I was in 10th when I binned it, I think. Alright, let's go check what that instant looked like. Alright, lap what? Lap. Race lap. 7? No. 7 look like. No, me. Huh, someone took my number. Yep, 7. Pardon me. So I got a good run. Okay. So my front wheel's past his rear wheel. He turned in before I did. Okay. Still not happy that we came together, but I could have turned in earlier, but I was also trying to brake. Did he not know I was there? Unfortunate. Yes, I could have been further along, but I don't think it was that bad. And then we just spun out. Have a look from TV. Because I know Randall's got a sore shoulder, so I wasn't trying to muscle past.
Loving the chaos? Hit that follow button and never miss our wild adventures. More epic shenanigans await your return.
Alright. We'll hang it up there. Thank you for everyone who came and hung out tonight. That was fun. We'll be back for our normal stream at 1 o'clock Pacific time tomorrow, where it normally looks like this with my happy shiny face. The league races I tend to run no cam just because I'm concentrating and probably have my tongue sticking out. Alright, let's go raid somebody. Probably the Yang.
I don't know if it's just for practice.
Alright. Dashboard. Stream manager. Raid channel. Raid channel. Gangster. Start raid. Alright. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back tomorrow.